Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Very good morning. Honorable President of Gajah Mada University, Professor Ova Emilia, Chairman of Organizing Committee ICEEDM 2022, Professor Bambang Suhendra, Secretary General of International Association of Earthquake Engineering, Professor Koichi Kusunoki, distinguished speakers, participants, ladies and gentlemen. First of all, please accept my apology that I could not be able to come personally to this conference in Yogyakarta, but I just recorded this speech last night. It is a great honor for me to attend the 5th International Conference on Earthquake, Engineering and Disaster Mitigation initiated by Gajah Mada University. Actually, I'm really interested with this topic of seminar because as the Minister of Public Works and Housing, I am the one official responsible job related to disaster mitigation. Also, I would like to express my highest appreciation to the committee for organizing these international conferences, especially for the improvement of disaster mitigation in Indonesia. Over the last decade, several earthquakes occurred in Indonesia, such as in Yogyakarta in 2006 with a magnitude of 6.2 Richter scale, in Aceh in 2016 with magnitude of 6.5, in Lombok in 2018 with 6.9 magnitude, Palu 2018 with a magnitude of 7.5, and just recently Mamuju with 6.2 in 2021. These earthquakes caused casualties and damages to buildings, infrastructures, and public facilities. Ladies and gentlemen, as a country with high occurrences of earthquakes, we should prepare and design our buildings and infrastructure to resist earthquake load as one of the disaster mitigation measures. In a nutshell, earthquake is not deadly. However, based on our experiences, the poor buildings design and construction that hit by earthquake have killed millions of people. Ministry of Public Works and Housing has been conducting mitigation measures of earthquake by updating standards and technical guidelines as reference for designers and project owners in designing earthquake-resistant buildings and infrastructure. These include national standard on earthquake resistance for building structures and national standard for earthquake resistance for bridges. Ministry of Public Works and Housing, together with National Center for Earthquake Study, has published hazard and earthquake source map of Indonesia and currently developing standards related to seismicity, including 1. Surface ground motion design for building, bridge, dam, and offshore construction in Indonesia. 2. Seismic evaluation and rehabilitation of building structures. And 3. Earthquake standard resistant design for earthquake structures. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, these standards and guidelines are now used in many buildings and infrastructure development to make our structure and infrastructure more resilient against earthquakes, such as building long-span bridges like in Pantolan flyover in Palu, Central Sulawesi, Yutefa Bridge in Jayapura, Papua, and Merah Putih Bridge in Ambon, Maluku. Also in building 61 dams, especially in highly sensitive earthquake areas, namely in southern part of Java Island, in Nusa Tenggara, Aceh, and Buru Island in Maluku, and also in building rice buildings in many areas. As part of implementation of the such standards and guidelines, Ministry of Public Works and Housing has been put a great deal of effort to develop technologies that meet challenges of earthquake. For example, RISA, a simple house or a knockdown residential building for high risk of earthquake location, using modular system which is easy to install, affordable by the people, and earthquake resistance. This technology has been applied in construction thousands of small houses with 36 square meters in several post-earthquake locations like in Aceh, Lombok, Palu, in East Nusa Tenggara, Mamuju, West Sulawesi, and East Java in Lumajang. To enhance disaster preparedness for effective response to Indonesia, we have applied Build Back Better approach in rehabilitating Palu Central Sulawesi earthquake, tsunami, and liquefaction, based on the disaster risk assessment and reformulation of spatial planning. The Build Back Better approach also plays an important role in risk prevention by developing disaster-resilient communities. In-depth application of this principle start from planning, namely the regional spatial planning, to the detailed spatial planning, including zoning regulation and building codes for disaster-prone areas. We also prepared a web-based application to determine spectrum response for buildings and bridges to simplify the process for engineer and project owner in designing earthquake-resistant building and infrastructures. Those are Indonesian Spectra design application for building and the LINI application for bridge. Through this international seminar, I am really looking forward to see the harmony and synergy between research, engineering, and industry in supporting the innovation and initiative for earthquake mitigation in Indonesia and other countries. Finally, let us officially launch the 5th International Conference on Earthquake Engineering and Disaster Mitigation. Thank you and have a fruitful discussion. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.